Jake, did you even leave your seat?
No. I've been messing with the crocodiles. So.
You've
Been sitting there the entire week.
Yeah.
Thinking of crocodiles.
I've been messing with them.
Sure. The guards have been guarding. There have been no troubles there. Let's
Yeah, well,
let's
they
see
have
the
one of
Void
those.
Senate. Who wants to actually roll for the gathering information? Calistria? You're doing it together, so you both have the impact of success or failure. But also do the actual roll.
We both make a roll, or
Oh, you should just make one roll.
one roll of our combined.
You're doing it as one organization at the moment.
Hmm.
Your powers combined.
Yes, in the form of.
And you have connections. 8, I believe.
Okay. Should I then, or?
You may.
Okay.
I'll give it to you.
Right. Very difficult task it is indeed. But you have together completed it. None of you would have been able to do it alone. With combined powers of 2 types of magic, you have indeed found out some information. You have found out that this snake-like being has a name and is actually very intelligent. Her name is Callista Shanda, and she appears to be a Liland. She is known in the forest to be a great friend of a certain treant.
Oh.
You have heard. She also has with her a lot of admirers, consorts, elven consorts that she's gathered over time, who are very fanatical and will die for her. She has great powers and is, when angered, known to be sort of a very cunning creature.
Oh well.
That explains.
Very dangerous enemy, who will most likely attempt to be as much as a pain as possible.
I see.
Prone to fits of rage, though,
I see.
is what you gathered from what your minions gathered by not simply just going around the forest, but actually interrogating different things.
How about you answer my question?
I'm a tree, please.
You have failed me for the last time.
All right, you reroll. You get. What
Yep.
did you want to reroll?
No.
You have to stay with the second roll.
No, I'm fine.
Could be a 1.
Could be. I'm going for a 1.
What would happen if you rolled a 1? Would you forget everything you learned?
Would you kill both our teams?
Oh, you can. I mean, we can just say you rolled a 1 if you want.
No,
Okay, the
no,
crocodiles.
it's fine.
Crocodiles should be finished. I mean, they have a couple special things they can do that you'll have to look up the stat thing for, though.
Well, I'm very pleased by this information.
We will.
And none of you guys died. Well,
Excellent
maybe
work.
one guy.
But no one liked him anyway.
He was kind of a douchebag.
Hmm.
I mean, no one really asked why he died, or how that could happen. Or who really cared? Yeah. Then we had the Order of the Phoenix and the Shadow Whip, spreading disinformation. Who wants to roll?
I will roll.
The espionage of 5.
I got a 5. Add a +2 to whatever I roll.
All right. Yes, you managed to actually tell some people that there's nothing in the horn, and it also seems that adventurers have been sort of dying off a little bit recently. Perhaps at least people who are not serious powerhouses of adventuring groups would not really want to go there. It seems like there's no treasure anyway, and there's also some troubles in the city with people dying everywhere.
The
These
guards not being
adventurers
trusted.
sure are bringing in trouble. Maybe I'll take a little more for that to allow them to sleep in my inn, to compensate. Such things begin to come up. Really unfriendly towards outsiders' opinions and begin to aspire.
So, Lady Cash, we were successful.
Indeed.
Thank you for your
Catherine.
support.
We're trying to abduct people.
Yes.
See what happens.
Well,
Alright, I'd like you to roll a d6.
You've got over 10, so it's fine.
You capture 6 peasants.
I hope Zacharias will be pleased. Well, Karen
Some
doesn't care, but
Boggarts.
What are you going to use them for anyway?
Roll for the Boggarts too.
What's the bonus? Was a D20?
Yeah.
Who hasn't rolled? Cash, you haven't rolled.
Okay, I'll roll.
Roll a D20.
Boggart roll. Yeah, roll d6. Right, you have captured a total of 10 peasants.
Ooh, very good.
Hey!
so many peasants.
Someone will be fed tonight.
Poor people. Yeah. They're all alive. That was all the actions.
Then Lictor, of course, guarded the building.
Uh,
So yeah. You're at the meeting.
There's one. So, me and Zacharias found out information about the sneak. It was a friend of the Treant,
hmm.
and now it's doing everything in its power it can to annoy us.
I don't
Well, Yep. What do we do about that?
Kill it.
It is quite
How do we
powerful.
find it?
It is quite powerful. That's the question. Do we know where it normally is?
I think that would be the wrong way to go about this, honestly. I think from what we have learned that this creature is prone to aggression and rash decisions, and perhaps losing her cool head a bit. She seems intelligent, but if we can provoke her into attacking us here, that would be the best approach, I should think. My suggestion is then to provoke her to come here. We start harrying her consorts, we attack them, we slip away, we employ her tactics in this. As such, she will discover that many of her lovers are dead and horrifically mutilated by the cruel and dark masters of this tower. She will be forced to act against us directly, coming here to try to slay us. We will need to make it perfectly clear to her that that is the only way this is going to end, and the only way she can hope to defeat us is by engaging with us personally. So, stirring up trouble, making it gruesome on her, and making her lose her lovers should throw her into a rage fit, and have her abandon her reasons and charge at us.
So, a forest fire.
I am not sure a forest fire can be arranged. The forest seems to be rather moist, isn't it? I don't know how much it would spread, honestly. We can certainly send out some of our more brutish elements to start tracking and harrying her consorts. The more we kill, the better.
Hit and run.
Exactly, guerrilla tactics, hit and run. And make it gruesome.
Leave a message, maybe a head on a stick.
Oh, not only that, we should perhaps allow Grumblejack to be creative.
Well, he can do what he wishes, just it's the basic example.
Indeed.
Go with that.
I think this is a sort of a multi-tier operation, however, to provoke her here. And I think that some of us should be working together in this.
There's also some people should be staying back, just in case she does arrive. Though we ourselves will likely have a decent power to fight. We want to still want to be ready. We don't know where she'll show up.
It is true.
Having any form of delay would be useful.
Yep.
Though at least we won't need to deal with adventurers as much now. Me and Lady Cash have managed to convince them there is not a whole lot here, and the town is getting very weary of outsiders.
That sounds excellent. Perhaps a joint operation then between the Hell Knights, Dragon's Claw, and the Boggarts to try to hunt down as many of her consorts as possible and brutally murder them.
That sounds like an idea that could work.
Are the Hell Knights up for such an operation?
Jake, this is your cue.
No.
We just want to be left in peace.
I just want to pet my crocodile.
Yeah.
Who isn't
I
that?
just want-
I'm gonna become Killer Croc.
Isn't that right, Snappy?
Yeah. So, what am I doing?
Would you be up for having your organisation do a triple attack? So you, Kyron, and the Boggarts all attacking that snake lady, like not
Sure.
directly attacking, but attacking her minions to annoy her.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm up for that.
Very well.
And bring Grumblejack along.
Mm-hmm.
But
And don't get him killed this time.
he never got
Not
killed.
again.
What
You
do
can only take so much loyalty penalties.
Yeah.
Well,
well,
you can indoctrinate your people at some point if it gets that bad, but... Well, that takes up 3 actions.
Yeah.
We have 4 left.
Sakurai sort of taps the table as he seems to consider. Is there anything else we can do in town, you think?
Well, let's see, the guards are distrusted, adventurers are distrusted, and are no longer interested that much in the spire. Both of those work to our advantage.
I think now would actually be a good time to take a 5-minute break.
Okay.
Okay, 5-minute break.
Okay.
Okay.
Be right back.
Well,
I feel I probably will end up doing some guarding.
Time, sweet. I love break time. Oh, I like it to relax after that. Whew.
How are you feeling?
Oh man, I'm so worn out listening to all that shit. Whew.
He said he doesn't even have a visualization of what's going on.
yeah, well,
Dude, I've been using my imagination for tabletop since 1995.
True.
I'm fine. I'm gonna keep throwing around that number. 1995.
impressive number.
That's right. I finished with my character sheet, and then I decided that I would try another tactic, Jonas.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. You'll like this.
Oh.
I
Well,
am intrigued.
So this is another potential trait, and I have a great explanation for this.
okay.
Oh god,
Yes.
I want to see.
That's the private trait, and I'm gonna build off of it with a few things. For starters, my character can end up being the firstborn, and as such saddled more so than the others with the incredible burden of shepherding all of his family together.
Mm-hmm. Oh, let's see here. Yes, that shouldn't be a problem, I think.
Good. Good. That's right.
Nope, that's fine.
And that is the character concept that I'll build off of. I was first.
I am the firstborn, you should listen to me.
That's right. And his entire life has been spent trying to keep his family together.
Alright.
Which fits into the other thing that I mentioned to you.
Yep.
That I don't want to tell to the others.
No, I agree.
Jonas, by the way, I'm not sure if I asked you yet, but the Drow alternate racial trait, which is called Dark Lens Stalker, says Drow with this racial trait may move through difficult terrain without penalty while underground.
Mm-hmm.
So does it mean with that trait you ignore all difficult terrain ever underground?
Well,
That seems
it
really
seems
overpowered.
it is. I would say that is not really considered put it into the context of an Underdark campaign. I think that is a trait that it would be balanced for a normal campaign, and as such, I would probably say no. It's a bit too much, honestly, for a trait.
But I don't
Okay.
want to have spell-like abilities. They're dumb.
Yeah, well, you would still get the feed, which I think is balanced enough.
Ooh, I
I
can
can
still
ignore
like
5 foot.
abilities are pretty awesome. I saved us a couple of times.
I need to think on that. I think.
Okay, that's fine.
Because
Right.
ignoring all difficult terrain when underground, when the whole campaign is based on the ground, is very powerful. It's
But
basically
it wouldn't be helpful if we ever went above ground.
it's true.
Which we might do.
Try it.
You only know book 1. Maybe in book 2
You
to
don't
6
even
are
fully
completely
know book
above ground.
one. That's right.
Book 2, the Upworld Adventures.
Yeah.
We're all
Throne
blind.
of Day.
Throne of Day. Oh,
Besides, I mean, you can definitely program other hazards that aren't difficult terrain. Hell, if we end up fighting other drow, they might have the same alternate racial feature.
yep. Everyone has it now.
That's right. All of the men would be like, spell-like abilities are dumb. We don't want to be nobles.
Can you link me? Can you link me the thing, Chip?
I can.
Also, Jonas, I made my change my character idea again.
Oh well.
True story.
Oh, she, what did you think of the book about Kyron?
I don't even know.
What?
Karen is so
I don't think there's
dreamy.
anything I can say to that.
It's awesome. I find it very funny. I'm not surprised, really.
Also, fancy macros.
See,
Let's see here.
it was either that or taking a trait that was giving me like -1 to armor check penalty, and I was like, whatever, that's dumb. When I become a big people adventurer, I won't have any armor check penalty. You stupid.
Indeed.
But then I'm like, but gold. I can always get gold from adventuring. Shut up, brain. We're trying to min-max this shit. You're drow.
Hmm.
Well, now that I configured all of my finances for having the starting sum of gold, I will have to swipe everything, all of my possessions, and rebuild from scratch.
Exactly. There's third class option.
I mean, fairy fire is amazingly useful. We're giving up a powerful thing.
It is kind of useful, yes.
And darkness, well, darkness totally wasn't nerfed so that its range is touch in Pathfinder. And dancing lights, I mean, we want to see in color.
I want to see the pretty colors.
We used that on Jake, remember? To scare Grumblejack.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
It worked.
Mm-hmm.
And he almost... Jake, you almost killed him.
Yeah. Almost.
Poor Grumblejack.
Yes, that was.
That was bad, but we got crocs out of it, so it's worth.
Yay, crocodiles!
Crocodiles.
I don't know. I've not to be mean, but I think getting crocodiles is kind of silly.
They have a whip, like a tail attack, so.
Yeah, tail whip.
Let's see here, darkness, okay, and you lose a spell like abilities. Dancing like darkness for.
Malakai's back.
I'm thinking those, if any one of you would go for the noble drow feet line, that would probably, switching out the Darkland Stalker would probably nerf those abilities as well. I need to check.
Yeah, it would. I think Manakai's character is going to go for that like Cold Noble set. At least Manakai made mention of it.
No, I'm going to go for the
Because you
Dark
can't-
Stalker as
If
well.
you take that feat, though, you can't actually go down the noble line.
I'm usually I have my feet economy is not there to allow me to take such luxuries.
I might depend.
That's true, noble feats. But yeah, you can't take them if you don't have the spell.
I will still need to do a little bit of thinking on the Darkland Stalker thing, because that is supremely powerful for the type of campaign we're doing.
Yeah, honestly, I think it's way too powerful.
Yeah,
I mean, getting the feat is useful already, and ignoring every difficult terrain is just silly.
Yeah, I think it is too powerful, but I need to think. I need to also look through the book a bit.
Oh, look at this crocodile.
Is it a fancy crocodile?
It is. It's so cool.
Why would you have a baby crocodile? Anyway,
Why wouldn't you have a baby crocodile?
Because you're in
because
America.
it would snap at you and eat you.
Because you're in America.
Is that okay?
And then you flush it down the toilet. Like every American would do.
We're making very broad generalizations
wouldn't.
here about Americans and alligators, I feel.
When we have 2 Americans in the chat for once.
Well, every time I've done that, it's always true.
Okay.
No, not to be mean, but every time I've done it for only just to make a joke, it has been true, and it's like, what? I was just making a joke.
Well, there you go.
Tyne's actually an oracle, and she just knows. She happens to say things that are always right.
So,
No, I'm not saying
should
that.
we continue? Or
Yep, let's continue.
people here? It's okay.
Let's continue.
So, I believe we were at the what do we want to do next week?
Yeah, and we have a joint venture here with all of the military assets, and we're discussing what we want to do with the more soft.
So, Hell Knights. What are they going to do?
Well, we've already discussed that.
Yeah, we're going to assist Azurius and the Boggards, or is it Chiron rather?
assisting
Yeah,
Chiron.
Chiron and the Boggards. I associated it with you because you were the one that told me about it. Yeah, I'm assisting Chiron and the Boggards with the attack on the Elfin consorts.
Sure. We have the Void Senate.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, though. I'm not totally sure what I want to do with the Void Senate this week.
Also, what do you Yeah, no. Just what do you do with the captives? 10 captives.
10 captives indeed.
How many of them go in feeding cages?
Yeah, there is a feeding cage.
Main prison.
Oh, main prison. Could be a feeding
What-
cage. Let's put...
Wait, where are the feeding cages? Is it like the ones outside our main office, or?
No, the main prison.
Oh.
But we could certainly instruct him to pick them from outside our office. It might be
But
easier.
that's where people go when they're never seen again.
Yeah, sure. That sounds good. We will instruct Ezra to pick from the cells outside of the office.
Oh, sure.
Also, doesn't have to go for.
Yes. So he won't get as tired. Maybe put 3 people in the cells here to begin with. And then Zacharias might have a talk with Ezra, see what he says.
Sure.
I guess the other people just be chained to a wall in the other cells. Downstairs ones.
And the other ones are just chained downstairs to be, used as sacrifices or turned into more skeletons if needed.
I mean, turning them into skeletons isn't too hard.
Oh, that's very easy.
So what does the Void Senate want to do now?
Yes, indeed. I think this week the Void Senate will be devoted to research. Plumbing the different depths of arcane knowledge that Zacharias has set forth. And I've sent you some private messages about that, Malachi. basically engaging in that type of research. Not really overtly. Zacharias is still, playing very close to the chest. He will, divvy up the different tasks and try to make sure that no one of these students actually figure out what exactly is going on.
Yeah. Sure.
Yep.
Order of the Phoenix.
As one of my actions, I feel it might be an idea to guard the lower floor like the Hell Knights were doing last week.
Alright, and what else? You can place your guys there.
Yep.
What else?
I just have to gather everyone because they're spread out.
Sure. And move the Hell Knights away.
Yep.
What else do you want to do?
What else do I want to do?
Could you in any way help the military contingent in some way? Or is this,
I could, but I believe it's probably a ruthless action, which I have like +0, so it's like I don't know if I'll actually help.
Yeah, it wouldn't actually do much then, I think. Unless you would maybe give a bonus because you're bringing spells, right? Like healing and stuff. Maybe you could just some kind
Would I bring a bonus for sending people?
These people are not really good at fighting. It's not their main purpose. I mean, they're okay, but he would give a very minimal.
Is there some method I can use for raising my stats above 0?
Doing things that is related to it. Giving them field action.
Which is difficult to do when you have a low chance of success.
Right. Well, you don't necessarily have a big chance of failure either.
50-50.
You can always kill one to try again or re-roll.
So I can roll 1 twice.
That would be unlucky.
Do you need any more pedants, Jonas?
Not really, no.
Let's see. I could technically one of the actual actions in the list is torture captives to gain extra information off them.
Uh-huh.
I mean, we could try that technically on the sister to see if we can actually get anything out of her about those things that followed her, or just anything in general.
Well, she can't really speak.
True. We need Cash's mind control for mind reading, I should say, for that. Which would make it a lot more difficult, I assume, Manika.
Oh yeah, but not impossible. So if Cash wishes to spend her time there too.
She would not mind that.
You would not mind helping do some torture?
No. She got the torture fee too, so that's just.
Oh yes, does
part
the
of
torture
her-
give us a bonus?
Yes, if you want to bring Halthus, you sure can.
So Halthus, one set of the Order of the Phoenix, and Cash all going to attempt to extract information from the sister. Without killing.
Oh, Cash knows when to stop.
Halthus will give a nice +4, I believe.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
It means I actually have a decent chance of improving my ruthless, maybe.
Yeah, I believe that's then everyone.
Did
Oh, Cash.
Not
Still
me.
messed up.
She hasn't actually sent her group out. She's doing something, but...
Makes me so sad when you do that, Manika. You always forget me.
What does Cash wish to do?
I do not know. I have really not. All she should use is spy, but what do we need to know?
I mean...
Well, all I've wanted from the beginning is just to spy on their annoying half-elf.
I wonder if you can spread different distrust of like just like Talonguarders in general to the people. Like almost start an uprising. Do you think that'd be a cool idea, Jonas?
Stirring up an uprising.
Yeah, just make it so the entire town wants to leave Talongard.
Break loose. No, that would make them try it. Like if you really succeed, that would. I mean, we're still sort of safe here because this is still somewhat unknown. But if they try to actively break out of the kingdom, that would draw all hell upon us. We can't do
Upon
that
them.
yet. We need an army for that.
Okay.
What do we need?
Because you've only got points in espionage, correct?
I got 1 point in survivability.
So we can't really do an action with that though. That's just like a
but
safe.
failure is less likely.
It's a safety precaution.
Well, she could spy and just gather information.
You could gather. You could just try gathering rumors.
But is that espionage? Anything?
Gathering rumors
Mm-hmm.
is connections.
God damn it.
Spreading them is espionage.
But you can still try to gather rumors.
You could try.
It's not really a very risky thing to do.
No, but they're not good at it. So if I am to get anything out of it, I just have to be very lucky.
Well, 50-50, so it's not that bad.
Well, true.
And they're unlikely to be killed for trying to listen to people.
Well, then gather information
Right.
in the city.
The city of Farhold. Alright. That was all and everything. It's here, and we go to week 4. Where, this week begins. You see that. Zacharias, he's researching who's on praying duty.
I can be on praying duty if you guys want.
Sure, why not?
So sure, I will be on praying duty. Actually, the sanctum, there's actually a map, so I'll also, of course, be looking around the base with my scrying. Well, with the scrying.
Sure.
I wish I had the message spell because I could just talk to people through the through the scrying.
Yeah. Let's see here. Oh, we had week 5 actually. Here we are. And the same Tuesday. It seems that some of the people sort of moving between here and Farhold sometimes, have not come back. Looks like they have died out in the forest somehow.
For some of our people.
Yeah.
We should
Wait,
build a
who-
road.
Who has died?
Well, some minions.
What minions?
Just general minions that are moving between here and the city.
That is freaking annoying. We have to kill that bitch.
Being it's her.
Perhaps it might be hard to go shopping now, since the shoppers could simply be murdered. And
Let me
it might
use that
also
one
make sending minions out a bit more dangerous.
I vote on increasing the assault next week.
I think we should. I know they're annoying, but I think we should get those trackers. Get some help from the 7 Knot.
Well, we have to contact the 7 Knot, which is difficult now.
We just go to the city if she
Yeah, when we get
attacks. Well,
killed, we will go to the city.
I
Our
doubt
people
we're
do,
gonna.
at least. I doubt we will, but
I doubt we will. So why don't we just go to the city?
well,
So
someone has to stay
Seven Knot.
behind.
Well, then leave someone. Doesn't matter.
I'm saying one of us still has to stay behind, though, in the end, so.
So who wants to go? Who will they bring with them?
I'd like to go, but I have a feeling that Cash is gonna be the one who has to stay behind.
I don't think we should send people out from the Horn unless it is absolutely necessary. We have already been attacked by the Snake Lady, like here. If she shows up and there's only one of us here, we are in deep trouble.
I mean, no matter which one of us is behind, staying behind.
Never split the party.
Yeah, one person, a golem, a hellhound, and 5 people is not going to be enough to take down.
No, but we can't just stay here.
Of course we can.
No, because we can't send anything out.
We can. We just need to. We're currently working on luring her to us so we can take her out. We're working on it.
Well, I doubt it's gonna help much.
We can at least wait another week, maybe 2, and if that doesn't help, we can always go out ourselves and do stuff.
Yeah, because like if our plan to attack them doesn't work, then
If I've learned by playing Heroes of Might and Magic, it is to go out.
the point is we're already attacking them. Remember?
I know, but it feels like it's not helping. It feels like we're just losing resources and people, and that's not good.
No, we're working on it. We're finding out what's behind this and putting a stop to it. Us going there. I mean, the 7th Knots, they work in the city. They won't go out into the jungle.
What if we ask them?
I don't think they would. I don't think so. They're probably gonna just say, no, we're in order to work the city, and that's what we're gonna do. Screw you.
No, they're ordered to help us.
And plus, though, one of their main things they've got right now is the fact that they've got connections throughout the entire city, not throughout the forest.
No, but we suck at being in the forest, and one of them must be good at something about this forest.
But what if they're not?
Well,
we can give them the finger and say they're useless.
Aren't we doing that anyways?
They've dealt with a group of adventurers and given us messages, so sort of completely useless. Also causing quite a distraction in town, which is nice.
I think they would do much. They would be more useful here. I know they suck and none of us really like them, but I think they would be more useful here.
We can't get them here. Like they have already derailed one adventuring party that was gonna head for us. I think they should stay in town. I mean, what would they do here? They would only try to subjugate or, disrupt our work in a way being here. I don't want them near our headquarters if we can help it.
Well, they can't do that without Asmodeus getting angry at them and basically killing them.
Oh, Asmodeus won't kill them. It would fall to us to discover them and then kill them. Asmodeus won't interfere. He's a god. He has other things to do.
No, but we made the contract not to. I'm a little tired to remember. We made the contract not to help. We're not allowed to stab each other's back. That's what the contract says.
Directly attack, yes.
Yes.
We inside the group. They are not part of that contract. They have not sworn anything to us.
I think it was for all of us, because we talked about if Justice Fawn did it. If he didn't follow Asmodeus anymore, we were allowed to kill him.
Yeah, but we haven't we're not their masters. We can't order them around like that.
Well, they're told to help us.
Yeah.
They are helping us.
Yeah. They
not very
keep it
efficiently.
that way.
They can argue that we are helping you and this is the best way we will help you. And we will stay here.
Okay.
I mean, we can next week we can send another delegation of minions to contact them if we really wish, but we should not leave the Horn. Not all of us.
I don't think we should send minions since they're getting killed.
Well, again, might be just beasts in the forest. We don't know.
I really doubt it. You did spit on a tree.
Yeah.
Should we have some way of, if the buggers see anything, instead of fighting, there should be a fast way for them to contact us?
Hmm. Can we invent magic cell phones?
That'd be like a permanent telepathy or permanent message spell. Which I don't think Jonas can do yet.
No.
He will be able to do it at one point. Assuming you get permanent.
We still have. I mean, we still have two people that are dead, slain by something that is still in the horn, most likely. We still haven't found it.
Okay, question. Cash has her snake tumor. Whatever that sees, does she feel or see that, like...
I believe you have an empathic link with it. That
Yeah,
if
so
it's
you
afraid,
feel
you know
emotions.
it's afraid. You know its emotions, but you can't sort of see through its eyes.
So if she put it down there and it's afraid, she would know that something's up.
She would know that her snake is afraid.
You'd probably know kind of like the area it's probably in. So.
Well, it's kind of a telephone.